Okay, first question that we are going to look at is, I'm going to just start out with number 1. So this is actually going to go in the 1 box. You need to rewrite the problem. All of these are very short, so it will not take long for you to do that. If you notice yesterday, what we started talking about was cross-canceling, and we look basically diagonally. So we look at 3 and 2. Is there anything that will go into 3 and into 2? No, nothing but 1. So I can move on to the next one. 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Is there anything that can go into 1 and 4? Nothing. So that means that basically I can't cross cancel, and more than likely I will not be able to simplify. So I'm just going to multiply straight across. 3 times 1 is 3. That's numerator times numerator. And 4 times 2 is 8. And of course, that's all the work you have to show because there's nothing to reduce. So again, this is number 1. The next number that I'm going to go to is I'm going to skip over, so find the box for number 4. And number 4 is 3/8 times 10. Now here's the thing to think first. When I'm talking about 10 as a whole number, I don't want to make it, leave it like 10. I want to make it into a fraction. So what's the same thing as 10 as a fraction? 10 over 1. Not 1 over 10. It has to be 10 over 1 because that equals 10. So now let's see what we can cross cancel. 1 and 3 is like 1/3, nothing. There's nothing. 8 and 10 is like 8/10. Yes, you can reduce 8/10. What will go into 8 and what will go into 10? I'm going to cross them out because I'm getting ready to make them smaller. 2 will go into them, but I'm not writing down 2. I'm trying to figure out how many times 2 will go in. Both 4 and 5. And that's it. So sometimes sometimes only one side, one diagonal, will cross cancel. So don't use the 10, don't use the 8. Use the 5. 3 times 5 is 15. And then I'm going to use the bottom. 4 times 1 is 4. For today, you can just leave it improper. That's totally fine. You will definitely need to know how to get a mixed number. So we can leave it improper. That's fine for today. Or we can go in and find the mixed number. 4 will go into 15 3 times with a remainder of 3. And denominator stays the same at 4. So my answer would be 3 3/4, or 15 over 4. Either one is good there. And then I want to find one more. And let's just find number, we'll just go to 7. That's fine. I don't feel like there's anything on here that can double, but that's okay. So 7 is 2/3. If I put this in the box for 7 times 5 over 8, this one I can double check because at some point all of these could cross cancel. 3 and 5, there's nothing. That's like 3/5. That's reduced. That's done. And then I have 2/8. Well, 2/8 is definitely going to reduce. So I'm going to cross those out. You can already think, okay, what is 2/8? It's 1/4, and that's fine. 2 will go into 2 once. 2 will go into 8 4 times. Nothing again with 5 and 3, and that's perfectly okay to leave it like that. 1 times 5 is 5. 3 times 4 is 12. And always double check your answers just to make sure that they are reduced. Because sometimes the final answer, you've always got to make sure, and you may have to reduce it again. Okay, so 1, 4, and 7, that is our practice. Make sure you've answered these within the Google Classroom on the video as well.